So I grew up in church. I grew up hearing about Christ and what He's done for me. I saw my parents get baptized. I saw my brother get baptized. So I was about 7th, 8th grade, and I was like, okay, well, I guess it's about time for me to get baptized. My brother's done it, my parents have, so it's the next logical step. But when I got baptized, it was something that was more of a check in the box. It wasn't a relationship. It was more just of like, just a straight up religion. So a few years went by. I was about 15 or so. I found out one day that my mom was trying to leave my dad. She had absolutely no reason to stay in the marriage. She wasn't in love with him anymore. She was trying to sleep around with all these different guys. I looked at their marriage and I was like, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to be when I was married, was my parents. Because you always assume, you know, your parents are going to be together forever, and they're not. And that just crushed all my dreams. I was completely furious with God by this point. I was like, how could a God that is supposed to love me and care for me let this happen to my family? So instead of running to God for help when this came, I ran to sports. I ran to training 7 days a week, competing for state titles. Anything I could do to get recognition, to get acceptance, and to feel loved, I did. So I was on my black belt test and I dislocated my kneecap, which sucked. I'd been training for this moment for years and it just fell apart. My time in training in karate was over. And I didn't know where to turn after that. I wasn't gonna turn to God. I mean, He's tearing my family apart in my eyes. So I fell into eating disorders hard. I fell into cutting. Anything I could possibly do to escape from the pain that I had, I did, and it was just awful. So my friends, one day, I was about 17, they invited me to go to a concert, to go see a band called Barlow Girl. And I wanted to go just to get out of town for the day, escape my parents, escape everything that was going on, and just kind of chill. I mean, I knew it was going to be a worship service, but didn't expect God to show up, didn't expect any earth-shattering events to happen. It was in the middle of the worship set that God really began to speak to me for the first time in my life that I can remember, and just telling me who He thought I was and how beautiful I am to Him and how much He loved me. So at that point, He was like, Missy, just let me love you. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Stop trying to fix everything and just surrender and let me work. I just remember being broken before God and saying, okay, God, use me. I can't do this on my own. I can't, you know, continually deal with my parents and everything else. God, I need your help. So it was at that moment He really came into my life in a real way. It was the day that we started our relationship together. I still knew that even though that my life looked like it sucked, that God was going to use this for something bigger than I could imagine. And He always would tell me, Missy, the best is yet to come. If you trust me and follow me, the best is yet to come. To keep fighting through the storms, because you will come out stronger because of it. And so I can sit here before you guys today and to tell you, I haven't cut in 5 years. I haven't had a struggle with eating disorders in about a year. And that's only because of God. I couldn't do it by myself. My friends couldn't pull me through it. No one could pull me through it but God and His grace and His love. And it's only by God's grace that I am here today, and that I can tell you, no matter what you're going through in life, God is bigger and God is greater, and if you surrender to Him, He will take you through and pull you to the other side.